All right, it is Sunday at the Louisiana Restaurant Association show. So we did the cook-off yesterday, but today is just about going around. We're gonna try all of the food, check out all the vendors. There's some really, really unique and cool stuff here that we've already seen, and we didn't have a plan to do this. The plan was we're just gonna come eat and then we're going to the airport, but our flight's not till 4 o'clock. So I saw some stuff that I think you guys would like to see, and so we're gonna go try some food. We're gonna try some sauces, rubs, marinades, some of the technology that's going into restaurants. We're gonna film a little bit of that too to show you. This is absolutely insane. So cook-off went well. We didn't get in the top 3, but had a great time. A couple people noticed me from the Food Network. That was really cool because that's never happened to me in my life. But this is now just about checking out the Restaurant Association show, which is one of the largest in the country. So let's go check it out. So what do we got here? Tell me what it is.
So yes, it's our headless shrimp. So it's our easy peel shrimp, and we have our potatoes as well, and we have our Cajun butter sauce on our shrimp.
Cajun butter sauce.
Yes, and this is the fiery special flavor, and it has garlic butter, lemon pepper, and our blend of the Cajun seasonings.
If we had to choose between water and this to take a bath, we can get a little weird. Take a little bath in it. Look at this. Look at how it's just very good. Very, very good.
Thank you.
All right, so Fiery Crab, 15 locations if you're in Louisiana. They're everywhere. Opening in Metairie tomorrow.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank
The
you,
Cook
sir.
Shop. Seasoning blends. This one's Cajun. So the Holy Trinity base. A lot of people around the country do not know what the Holy Trinity is. Onion, bell pepper, and celery. And if you add garlic, it's called the Pope. So it's...
Take this one.
Oh, thank you. Look, we're getting stuff given to us now.
You brought your backpack?
Yeah, good thing I brought my backpack. Here you go.
There you go.
So the Holy this has the Holy Trinity, but it's dried.
Right.
Okay.
Dehydrated vegetables, herbs, and spices.
Okay, so now you're going to give us what? What do we got
This
here?
is the Creole.
Creole.
And
All
it
right.
has a tomato base.
All right. First time I ever saw this. Very classy touch. Creole base. Now this type of pasta is really gonna soak up whatever. What do you got? What else you got in there? Butter. So
A little butter, whipping cream, and heavy whipping cream, and a little parmesan. But as far as the flavor, everything came from the spices. I didn't have to add pepper, salt, nothing. It's already
so it's an
blended.
all-in-one. You don't have to do anything to it. Right. Very good. Is this a different kind?
Yeah, that's the Cajun.
All right.
Basically
Wow.
everything that we saw her cook with. Well, we
That's my
didn't cook
favorite.
with. You like the Cajun?
Yes, I like
Oh,
the
that's-
No, it's good. So the Creole to me, subtle, smooth. You get a little bit on the back end. The Cajun's more front forward. It's like as soon as you put it in, you can kind of tell.
Yep.
You can add more seasonings.
So check this out. Talk about history.
Right.
In the early 1900s, great-grandmother started this. Looks like you're honoring her. You've done a great job. This is really delicious. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. The Cook Shop. Check them out. So here we are, Nola Blends. So here's what I will tell you. I don't even know the man's name yet. We haven't introduced each other. But these labels are badass. Like, all of them pop. They got great color to them. Like, there's a lot going on the label, but they're super clean. They look very, very cool. So, Richard, what should we try? Give us something to try. You tell me. Whatever the best is, you hook us up
I'm
with the
gonna
best.
start you with the original, the very first one that we did.
All right, the OG.
No, the blackberry.
Blackberry was the original thing that you did.
Yeah, blackberry balsamic.
Blackberry balsamic.
Try? Yeah.
Look at this.
I've never had anything like that in my mouth.
It's good big. Now you know.
So I'm thinking like, if I had a caprese salad that I want to throw a little spin on, I would kind of drizzle this on. Yeah.
Perfect that. You know, another thing we do with that a lot, marinate pork loins. Put them in slow cooker. Pull them apart with a fork. Throw on sliders. You can put it on desserts. Cheesecake.
Desserts, cheesecake. Yep. Okay, so now that's the sweet side. Give me something on the savory side. What would you
This one
recommend?
right here, which is our #1 seller. all
Okay, so
around.
look at this. Like what I noticed about this bottle when I came up is, I mean, you could just see the herbs and the spices in there, and that label is just like a pop. And I love the packaging. It's like a little, it's kind of like a throwback to the Prohibition days type bottle.
It's a moonshine bottle.
Moonshine. How did I know that? So what is this?
That is our bread dip. It's
Bread
it
dip.
don't matter.
And
Bread
grilling
dip,
sauce.
Grilling sauce marinade. How y'all doing?
That's freaking delicious, man.
Yeah, that's our
Wow.
our killer right there.
Okay, so how do we get these? Online, nolablends.com? Or?
NolaBlends.com. We sell on Instagram, TikTok, everything. It's everything Nola Blends. No dashes, no dots in between.
No dashes, no dots. Nola Blends. Blackberry was great. And this guy right here, I would just put it on a plate and dip some bread in it. I would actually toss a pasta salad in it. I mean, you could probably marinate a steak in it. It's really, really good. And they got a lot of different versions here. So super, super cool. Thank you so much. All right, so we've been here for 2 days, and a couple times, we're walking around, we're doing the competition, but we've seen these robots like walking around, and now, like, Rob, look at this. Like, all right, this one's going to table 1. These are called restaurant robots, and I'm pretty sure that they'll just deliver your food. Will they take an order? Like, how we? Okay, there's Eve. She'll take your order. But look at this.
They'll seat
This
you.
one's got hands. I think they could be hostess. They could Eve will take your order. They're going to deliver your food. I don't know. I mean, the future of restaurants, is this it? I mean, I don't know. So
People better start showing up to work.
yeah, you better start Hey, by the way, you better start showing up to work, or the robotics are going to take you over. But look at this. They're just out on the floor.
Stop touching my ears. No.
She just said, "Stop touching my ears." Are you tickling it?
Your hands are warm now.
This is incredible. I don't know. I can't wait to see, like, is it mass market yet? Like, is it?
2,000 locations.
2,000 Any in Arizona yet?
I bet you I can give you a list.
All right, let's. Can you find one in Arizona? Because we're from Arizona.
Okay.
So what I want to do is we'll do a follow up and we'll go to somewhere in Arizona to see where they have it, because this is wild to me to think that there's actually. Listen, Tesla will drive itself, so it's not that wild to think that this can actually do this. But to see it in its practical form and to talk to like someone that owns a restaurant or general manages a restaurant to say what it's doing for their business, I'd be really interested to find that out. Okay, so check this out. Food Truck South. Fabricating your food truck to however you want it to look. They're actually gonna let us inside of it. Special access, no one else gets this access. So we're gonna go check it out in here. Let's see what kind of equipment they got in here. Robert, what do we got in here? Give them the rundown.
This is amazing.
This is badass.
Everything bolted to the floor. 4-burner stove, charbroiler, flat top, fryer, freezer,
Reach in,
kitchen, prep table.
hoods.
And here's probably the most important thing in a food truck, especially for Arizona, is this guy right here.
Air conditioned.
You see these people working in food trucks and they're just dying because they got an old UPS truck and they figured out how to put some equipment in it to make it work. This was built to go outside, and it's got the air fans, it's got everything.
Look at this beautiful flat top. That thing will get seasoned up quick. Grill. Let's see what's under there. Yeah, so the burner's under there. 4 burners. You can get a lot of. Oh, that's a warming drawer.
Yep.
Warming drawer right there. Super sick setup. Oh, this is like the cold little prep table right here. So that'll pop up. You've got all your prep in there. Chopping things up here. Service comes right here. Very cool. And they'll fabricate to however you want. So if you've been looking to open your food truck, if you have an extra $300,000 laying around, you too can have one of these. Now we're gonna go ask them how much it actually is. That was my guess. Let's go see. Okay, so I said 300,000 in there, but this one could be yours for the low price of 200,000. It's a bargain.
Music, TV.
Yeah, we got music, TVs, these pop on. Put your digital menu right here. People come up, clean, Really nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Louisiana Pepper Exchange. Check this shit out. I mean, that's a chipotle puree. I mean, that thing is deep.
It's literally just pepper and salt. That's all it is. So it's an ingredient. So
Pepper and salt.
Yep.
Oh, you are speaking my love language now, brother.
So think about just using it as a fresh pepper replacement, right?
Wow.
And it's got a shelf life of 2 years. It doesn't have to be refrigerated after opening.
Dang. Here we go. Yeah, he'll take one. Red habanero barbecue sauce. 1001 orange habanero. That's hilarious. Instead of 1,000 on. And a chipotle ranch. So I'm gonna do the sauces first. Yep. That one got my attention. Yeah, you feel the back. The back is where the habanero is. Like as it goes down, it's back here.
It's really interesting because this is literally just base mac and cheese. We added just a little bit of jalapeno into, base ranch that we just added a little bit of chipotle into.
So you're not like going crazy overboard. You're going take something simple, add this in, and see what it does. All right.
That pork down there, it's literally just a marination application, right? So we marinated that pork for 12 hours, and then from there, just straight red habanero.
Yeah, you could.
So all three of the sauces are fantastic.
Yeah, I think that 1001 orange habanero.
Yeah.
That one really.
So I think the chipotle ranch is.
Cayenne puree brownie.
And to wash it down, we've got a jalapeno infused margarita.
Okay.
Kind of get it on the back end.
Yeah. Just so like it's like
It's a
it just
little tingle, yeah,
it just got like a little tingle to it. Very good. I mean, very good. Jalapeno margarita.
Yep.
That's in the front.
Yep. It's really
in the
funny how
front.
it works, right? So all the peppers have different.
Yeah. They hit you in a different spot. Delicious though. So tell me about this company.
Wow.
What are we?
So we import peppers, and that's what we do. I mean, we started in 2009. Basically, we patented a system to ship Tabasco's pepper mash from Central and South America to Avery Island. And then once we did that, they kind of said, hey, take this IP, do whatever you want with it. We had a relationship with farmers down in Central and South America, and then we started importing pepper ourselves.
Wow.
And then selling to mom and pops all the way up to huge companies.
Wow. I mean, when you just smell it, like we smelled that habanero. I mean, it's just like super cool. Very, very cool. Great packaging. Yeah, I love the packaging.
How can we get our hands on it? We're from Arizona.
Yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Of course.
Phoenix. Outside
okay.
Phoenix.
Awesome.
Yeah, just outside of Phoenix.
Yeah, LouisianaPepperExchange.com.
Okay.
So we got the QR code right there. Tickle your taste buds. So that'll take you right to the recipe. They'll take you right to the website. Some recipes on there.
We got about 45 different recipes on there.
All right, so listen to this. So, as you know, I competed in the seafood cook-off yesterday, and someone that runs the seafood board came up to me and said, "Have you gone to Uncle Larry's yet?" And the answer was no, and I didn't have the time to do it yesterday because I was cooking my ass off in a seafood competition. I came back today. I changed my flight to later so that I could come back to this exact place and try Uncle Larry's stuff. Now look at all of this. Larry, give me the rundown. I mean, this is impressive on the table. Give me the rundown. Tell me what I should start with. When you talk about the food that you made, what should I start with?
All right, Chef. First of all, welcome to the great state of Louisiana.
I went to UNO, so I'm not.
What the heck?
I am familiar with this place. I played baseball in 98 and 99 at UNO.
What? Congratulations.
So I'm back home,
Welcome
baby.
back home.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, here's my first product, seasoning. There's over 300 in Louisiana, all right? They all do one thing, they season food. Mine's the only one that can do three things. Season food and enhances the flavor of your food. When the canister is empty, you take the empty canister, put it in any room, any corner, any house. The next day, and I'm not saying you got that problem, but the next day, every rat and roach is gone. I'll kill them. So that's my season. But that, like I said, the market is flooded with that.
Okay.
Then I came out with my stew and a few.
Stew and a few.
And every product that I'm gonna show you, Chef, is yours complimentary, all right?
Okay,
so
sounds
doing
good.
Doing a few. Any kind of stew you could dream of. Crawfish stew, shrimp stew, chicken stew, hamburger steak, beef stew, you name it. Potato stew, lima beans, red beans. Any kind of stew you can think of, any kind of multitude of other dishes.
Any protein.
Any protein.
Any protein that you want to make a stew out of.
Yep,
Okay.
that's exactly right.
All right, so stewing a few. I love the name, by the way.
Thank you
Great
very
name.
much.
So this seems like a family affair to me. Is it all your family?
Family and friends. Good
Family and friends.
All right. Look, drinking buddies, all right?
Drinking buddies.
A lot of drinking buddies out here. Anyway, but that's what it is. Family and friends are unfortunate that they don't show it. The highest paid employee makes double what everybody else makes, all right? Everybody makes zero. He makes 2 zeros. So that's it. That's it.
All right, so I think what has to happen next is he gave me the walkthrough of all of this stuff. My mouth is watering. I think we got to try some gumbo. I kind of get the feeling of red beans and rice in here.
Exactly, and I'm gonna tell you, red beans for some reason, New Orleans, Mondays is red beans.
Red
in
beans
New
and
Orleans.
rice.
Yeah.
Yep.
We use some blue runner red beans.
I mean, look at
We're gonna give them
the consistency is really good.
Here you go.
I'm moving in. I'm moving. Don't call me chef. Call me Nick. I'm moving in. So the thing about it is, you feel like you've been in Larry's backyard or in his kitchen for 3 or 4 hours, hanging out, drinking some Abita, and he had to cook it the whole time. The difference is, he figured out how to put it in here. And so, if you're not comfortable in the kitchen and you're not comfortable, I could never cook Cajun food. I could never cook Creole food. Yes, you can actually. You just gotta put some sausage. You got to put some beans, make a little rice on the side, and heat this up. I mean, it feels like he's been cooking it all day. All right. So that was the stew and the few. Look at this. I didn't even realize this. Here's Larry explaining it. He's giving the rundown just like he gave me the rundown. All right, let's try the okra.
Which one is that? This? Okay.
Okay, so we got some shrimp in this one. I'll eat this till I'm sick. Like I'll just be sick. We're gonna adopt Larry into our family here in a minute.
Hell yeah!
We got Larry come out to Arizona.
Yeah, we gotta get Larry to Arizona. Okay, so we got, I believe that's a chicken thigh. Chicken thighs in there?
That's exactly right, Chef.
Okay.
Well done. And that's some andouille. Veron's andouille.
So, completely different profile than this. Completely different profile. Seafood base over here with the shrimp in it. Sausage and chicken base over here in this one. Just fantastic. The thing that I can't, keeps going through my mind, the thing that I can't get rid of is in a New Orleans home on a Sunday, this takes hours and hours and hours of preparation, and he figured out how to put it in here, and within 10 or 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, because he walked us through it. 35 minutes, it would normally take you 3 hours, 4 hours to get it to the right place. He's now your uncle.
Thank you, Chef.
Yeah,
Nick.
he's now your uncle, Uncle Larry. There's a reason why the folks at the Great American Seafood Cook-Off said, you have to get here, you have to go meet Larry. This is what you probably don't even know who it is, but
Samantha Carroll.
Samantha, and there was
Cody. Cody.
Yes.
Yep.
Several people told me.
Good people.
Yeah, several people told me, they were like, if you don't do anything, you got to go see Larry, and man, am I glad that I did. Larry, thank you so much.
Well,
this has been so fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for changing your flight. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And it's an honor meeting you, and I wish I could have met you yesterday, but was busy at our booth.
That's good. That's good.
I think it's a great thing in having all these states come here, and it's a great event.
So, I gotta imagine, how much is this? How much is this?
$7.49. Of course, if you order
$7.49.
That's it.
We might have to talk to Larry about upping the price. That needs to be $15 because here, listen. So, listen. This is family. This is my family now, Larry. But the business side of me, being a consultant in the restaurant industry, says if you can sell me the fact that you put this in and then add water to it and I can have a gigantic pot of Dutch oven gumbo ready in 30 minutes that I can feed to 10 people during a football game, during the Saints game on a Sunday, 10 people are willing to pay $7 a bowl for gumbo. That's $70 in this can, right? Add a couple dollars for protein, you could be charging $15 for this, and you can tell the family of 10 to 15 can eat it. So double the price. So you better buy it now before he figures that out and doubles the price. I can't believe that it's actually $7.49. I cannot believe that.
Hello, I kept it there because I would like to get more money, but guess what? You got to start off small.
Yeah, get it out there, get it in people's hands. No, this has been absolutely amazing. We got a crowd gathered around here wondering what the hell's going on.
Chef Nick, Chef Ryan. All right.
Chef Ryan, Nick Farr, nice to meet you.
He competed
in the seafood cook-off yesterday.
Oh,
he
did
competed
you?
a couple times. He competed.
I did the one in Lafayette.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, in June.
So tell me a story. You said you were going to tell me a story.
Okay. So here I am, I'm doing a lot of cooking. When the coronavirus hit, well, guess what? Gloves skyrocketed.
Yes.
Nitrile gloves, latex, all that stuff. You couldn't find it.
Yep.
Even a lot of those doctors, they couldn't find it. Well, anyway, I had to pay my proctologist a visit during the coronavirus.
Oh, boy.
And I did. When I walked in his office, right away I saw like a 55-gallon drum full of used rubber gloves. Anyway, I said, hey Doc, I just wondered what you do with all those gloves after you finish in the evening. Oh, we throw all that in the dumpster. He said, why? I said, well, I cook a lot. I just wondered. He said, you can't use that cooking. I said, Doc, I'm not stupid. I'm gonna turn them inside out. He said, well, take the he said, take the whole drum. Well, then, no, I kid y'all not. Then he said, well, let me check you out. So you bend over and his finger wasn't there, not even a millisecond. And he screamed, he said, oh my God. I said, what's wrong, Doc? He said, my glove tore.
You better cut this
No, hey.
That's the first time I did it on television.
No, this is, that's making the edit, just so you know, that is making
You
the edit.
never know if he's joking or telling the truth.
No, listen.
True story?
He had me hook, line, and sinker. I felt like I was in the doctor's office.
Hey, bro.
Thank you so much.
It's an honor to meet you.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Give us a picture. We need a picture. Come on up again.